Hey, good evening. It's your girl, Nicole L. Gatson, back with another 7 minutes on the Sabbath with POWOWER. So, the power of a woman and the purpose of a woman of word is to live every day righteous. So, this evening is going to be a recap of last month and everything we learned from the beginning up until now. So the first week we talked about the last woman and her purpose, and then we talked about Eve and her purpose. And Eve started in Genesis. She was the first woman who was born, and we talked about why she was born, her position in which she was born, where she was born, things of that nature. So we talked about Eve being born because man needed a helper. And we define helper as a person who gives assistance or support, aid, comfort, or remedy to someone else. And that's what Eve was created to do. She was created to give Adam aid and comfort, things of that nature. And she was created from his rib. And as you know, your ribs are protection for your vital organs. So we are a rib. We were created to protect him as well, even though we were created from him to be protected under his arm, next to his heart, to be loved. You know, we are to provide these things because that's what we were created to do. We were created to be his partner, his friend, his representation at all times. That's why we came from his rib. Next to him, support. He provides and protects, and in return, you support him. Your rib supports you. We were created last, but not least, because everything else had to come into play into man's life. He had to have things set in place before Eve was brought. Okay? God set him up. Adam had everything he needed except for a helper. And then God brought Eve forth. Into where? The garden. Okay? Okay, so I created 7 principles. Okay? Woman's role, Proverbs 31:10. I created these principles kind of from that. So number 1 of the 7 is your life. What is God's individual role for you as a woman? What's your purpose? You know, because your purpose is your power. Excuse me. Number 2, marriage. Your role in a marriage, the helper, the mate. I'm going to go into 1 Samuel 25. Holler at Abigail for that. Number 3, parenting. You're a mother. You're a nurturer. You're a lover. I'm going to go into that in Exodus 2. And then number 4, work. Who are you in your workplace? Keep the business in order. We're going to go into that. And then 5, in public. Who are you in public? Are you preserving the nation? Or are you out there acting all selfish? Okay. Number 6, war. Who are you in times of war? Can we count on you in a time of war to keep the peace? Use your words. What can we count on you for at times of war? Wisdom comes into place. Okay, and number 7, last but not least, this is the most important part. Witnessing. Spreading the good news of Jesus wherever you are. Who are you as a witness? Okay? So think about those 7 principles. Who are you in life, your individual role, marriage, to your spouse, your partner, your Adam. Who are you as a parent? Are you a nurturing mother? Who are you at work? Do you keep your business in order, a priority, or are you running around there gossiping, telling everybody business? Who are you in public? Do you carry yourself like a lady in public, or are you out here loud, acting a fool, embarrassing the nation? Because that's what you're doing when you're outside being loud and ignorant. You're embarrassing the nation. Where are you and who are you in time of war? You ran off somewhere and started some mess, or are you trying to keep the peace and keep everybody together and keep it neutral? And your witness, who are you when it comes down to it and God said, what did you do for me? What have you done for me lately? I don't know you. You wasn't out here spreading the good news about Jesus. I don't know you. So our witness is very important, ladies. So word is bond. And then we're going to go into these roles more in depth next week as we get into our September lesson. So it was just a recap. Just wanted to get on and, kind of make sure everybody was on the same page and up to speed about your role and about what POWOWER is. Because if you don't use your POWOWER for good, what are you using it for, sis? Okay? If you have any questions, you can inbox me. I don't have a problem helping anybody out any further than what they need. So with that being said, I thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next week. I love you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Good night.